Hello and welcome. So, we're on Arduino software right now, and maybe you know this, maybe you don't know this, but that's an integer. If you don't know that, you'll have a long time doing it, but I'll be your guide, no problem. So, let's get started with the basics, don't we? So in the Arduino software, we first of all always write void setup, brackets and then curly brackets. And after that, we always write void loop, like so. Brackets and curly brackets, right again. So, what does this mean? Void setup, we run through everything between the curly brackets once, and then we jump to void loop and do this over and over again. This is an infinite loop, as it says, infinite loop. This is a setup. We do this only once and make sure the robot or thing we have attached to our Arduino is fully ready to do the loop for endless amount of times. Before we start our program, we would like to make some variables. No problem. We can do that right here. We can type integer number equals 15. Just as an example. For the guys who don't know int or integer, it's a very basic variable. Everyone uses it. I try and use the smallest ones like byte or bit, but that's not for now. I will come back in the future with that. This was a very brief example how the system works. And now about how the software works. First of all, we verify if the code is correct. While it's doing that, well, let's just wait. So it's compiling the sketch. It's gonna take a minute because I'm filming. Everything is a little bit slower at the moment. Like that. It says done compiling, and when you get errors in your code, it will give a lot of orange text here. It will say something like java dot and so on and so on. Nothing special actually. You just have to look for these symbols. You have to look for these. Those are the biggest problem, and sometimes they can hide very good. Just after every line of code, write this. Like, you can do it over here too if you want, but you don't have to, because the Arduino software knows after void setup curly brackets comes void loop curly brackets. You don't have to do that. So if my Arduino was here, but I have some students projects here, so I can't really upload it at the minute because it's very hard work. But I'm just gonna unplug it and let's see what happens to the upload. So I don't have an Arduino right now on my computer, so it will probably give an error, but that doesn't really make a problem because we already verified it. So this is verifying and this is uploading. We have a new project, open, save, of course we have that, but that's not very important, everyone knows that button. So yeah, serial port country not found. And it says something like that, java.lang.read.run, doesn't matter. This normally doesn't occur, and when it does, just leave a comment below or in the discussion page of this channel. I will help you through it. It's very easy to solve that problem if your Arduino is plugged in and it doesn't work. It has to do something about electronics, and sometimes it's just the Arduino on its own. Don't blow it up, you can blow that stuff up. So yeah, just a friendly reminder for you guys, you can blow it up. That's a very bad thing, I blew twice. So this is it. This is the first step to the Arduino. We'll come back to integers and other variables later, but this is just for the first guys who want to know anything about it. If you don't know anything about it, just don't skip any episodes. It's very important you learn all these episodes, because if you don't, you will lose your mind here. It's very hard to learn. I know I have experienced it in the 1st of September. This is my first year too, but I'm pretty good at it. For some reason, someone shows me to do this job. I like it a lot. So, thanks for watching, and hope I will see you guys in the next episode.